you could get all of this stuff done in 45 minutes, 1 hour if you wanted to. There's one thing I can't do, and that's that I can't look at today as an accessory day. I feel absolutely nothing having them tucked in on the way up. Alright y'all, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a trip to SuperSET City. And what that means is that today I've got biceps, triceps, and shoulders. Most of my exercises today, or 95% of them, comprise of supersets. So I'll be doing one exercise hitting one muscle group and then diving right into the next exercise hitting either the same muscle group or another muscle group. I've done my abs, I've finished up stretching as usual. Our first exercise today is going to be dumbbell shoulder press. So let's go ahead and hit that. I finished up with dumbbell shoulder press. I had 3 sets. The second and third set, I increased from 30 kilos to 32.5. Everything felt pretty easy, so next week I'm either gonna increase the weight more, or I'm gonna add another set. Right now I'm leaning towards adding another set, just because I need a bit more stimulus, but we'll see when that time comes. Up next I've got an overhead tricep extension with the easy bar, followed by some rear delt flies with some light dumbbells on an inclined bench, just leaned up against it. So I'll start with one and just dive right into the other one after another. That was it for overhead tricep extensions and dumbbell rear delt flies. I had 3 sets. I'm definitely looking to increase to 1 more set next week. That was really easy. I probably should have had another set right now, but I think moving slow and doing things a bit slower instead of listening to my ego will help me a lot in the long run. Another thing too, I personally like to flare out my elbows a bit when doing overhead tricep extensions. If I have them too far in, as most guys recommend, then I don't feel much. So it's just better for me to flare out my elbows a bit more so I get a bit more stretch. So I feel absolutely nothing having them tucked in on the way up. Everyone's built different, so to each their own. Up next over here on the multi-station, I've got tricep pull downs and face pulls. I've gotten 2 out of 4 sets so far. Last week I increased to 4 sets just because it was getting way too easy. I don't say that it got easy to be cocky, it's just, that's just how it's supposed to be. I like to use progressive overload, so like I said, I'll start slow and then pick up the pace after. So I've had 2 sets now, 2 left. Everything's feeling pretty good, pretty pumped in my triceps. My rear delts are pretty pumped too. And I have this one goal when I'm training my rear delts. At the end of each session where I train rear delts, I want to have a hard time reaching back. I don't want to lose my mobility, the ability to reach behind, but just at the end of the session, I want to have so much blood back there that it's hard for me to reach behind. And I'm already starting to feel that right now. Fourth and final set all done. I was gonna say with the face pulls, y'all are gonna see me doing them from the bottom position, from the top position, but most of the time I'm gonna be doing it at eye level. If you get it from the top position, you hit a bit more of your rear delts than you would do from the bottom position. If you do it from the bottom position, you involve a bit more traps, and I'm trying to avoid that. And that's one of the reasons why I call biceps, triceps, and shoulder day SuperSET City, because I am working a lot more smaller muscles, and it wouldn't be as difficult of a workout if I was just to do all of these exercises one by one. So I have to combine them to get a bit more of a challenge. It's also a workout that goes by really quick. You could get all of this stuff done in 45 minutes, 1 hour if you wanted to. But there's one thing I can't do, and that's that I can't look at today as an accessory day. It's not for fun. I'm doing these things to reach a goal. And I spoke about those goals in my, was it 2 videos ago, where I spoke about my weak points. And that's why I have this day right here to work on these smaller things. Anyway, enough of that. Up next, I've got what I think is probably the hardest to do today. That's gonna be upright rows and spider curls in a superset. Got 3 sets. Let's go for it. I was gonna say that I find the superset with upright rows and the spider curls most difficult because of the fact that there's a lot more biceps involved than I thought when doing those upright rows. Yes, my traps and delts are getting worked, but as soon as I pull up, I have to contract my biceps, right? So my biceps are under constant tension, straight from those spider curls right into those upright rows, making it a lot of pain, but then again, a lot of fun. On the last movement of the day, I've got rear delt raises, but I'm using the cables here below me. Basically, I've got them crossed up, and I pull in a bent over position. I'm gonna show you guys that. And in addition to that, in a superset, I'm gonna have Y raises as well, just to get my lower traps and also work my delts. So that's gonna be a nice finisher. It's a lot of burn, and it's one of those that's difficult but easy. Once you get past a certain amount of reps, you can just keep going. That's it for today. Biceps, triceps, and shoulders all done. SuperSET City. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.